Hello students, today's lesson is on changing the standard form of quadratic equation to vertex form and the vertex form of the quadratic equation to standard form. We will come to what the standard form is and what the vertex form is in a second. So standard form of quadratic equation is written like this. Quadratic, as you know, the highest degree of the equation is x is 2, so x square, and the coefficient of x square is a, the coefficient of the x term is b, and the constant is c. So that is the standard form of the quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c. Once again, a is the coefficient of the x square term. Now let's come to the vertex form of the same quadratic equation. The a is the same, which was a coefficient of x square in the standard form, is the a which is multiplied to something called x minus h whole square plus k. Still the highest degree is 2. And what are h and k now? Yesterday we talked about the coordinates of the vertex of the parabola. Vertex is the centermost point of the parabola, which is the highest point or the lowest point, and the coordinates of the vertex. The x part of the vertex is h, and the y part of the vertex is we called it k. So h and k are the coordinates of the vertex of the parabola, and we also discussed yesterday that h also gives you the axis of symmetry AOS. X is equal to h is the axis of symmetry, and we also talked about the fact that k gives you the minimum or the maximum value, y value of the parabola. So this is k is your minimum in this case, because the parabola is facing upward. If the parabola was facing downward, k would give you the maximum. So h and k are the coordinates of the vertex, and h is the x part of the vertex, and k is the y part of the coordinates of the vertex. Okay, now let's come to the first question. How do you change the quadratic equation first from the standard form to the vertex form? So what is the standard form? Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. If the equation is given to you in this form, like this one is 2x square plus 36x plus 170. What is a? Is the coefficient of x square. So a is equal to 2. What is b? B is equal to, in front of x is 36, and c is 170. C is equal to 170. So this is the standard form. It has an a in front of x square, b in front of x, and then there is a constant term. So we don't need b and c, we just copy down the value of a. A is equal to 2, the number in front of x square, and look at the vertex form. So what do we need to make the vertex form? We have a already from the standard forms, because we are converting the standard form to the vertex form. What else do we need? We need h and k. What are h and k? When we graph this equation in the standard form, we will find the coordinates of vertex of the graph, and those coordinates are the x value of the coordinate of the vertex is h, and the y value is k. So let's put this equation in Desmos and find out the h and k of this equation, and then we come back here to plug those h and k into the vertex form, and we will get our vertex form. So let's go to Desmos and type in y is equal to 2x square plus 36x plus 170. So I type in desmos.com, Desmos Beautiful Free Math. graphing calculator and type the equation in here. What was that? Y is equal to y is equal to 2x square, and you use the keyboard, 2x square, 2x square plus 36x plus 170. 2x square plus 36x plus 170. Okay, let me check the equation once again. 2x square plus 36x plus 170, and we just zoom out. Okay, this is our parabola. We can zoom out a little bit more to see the whole graph. And look at this vertex. I can hover over it and click on that, and you can see this is the h part of the vertex is -9, which is the x of the coordinate of the vertex, and k part of the vertex is 8. I can even snip it and show you. So this is the h of the vertex, and this is the k of the vertex. So we have our h and k value as -9 and 8. So we go back there and write down h and k as -9 and 8. Okay, now what do? We take the vertex form of the equation, which is ax minus h whole square plus k. So where did this a come from? The a came from the standard form, and which we saw was equal to 2, the number in front of x square. Where did the h and k come from? When we graphed the equation, we saw that h is -9 and k is 8. Okay, so we plug it in there. H is -9 and k is 8. So negative of negative is a positive. So our equation becomes 2x plus 9 whole square plus 8. So this is the standard form. This is the vertex form. The standard form was like this. Both the equations are just the same. It's just a different way of writing it. What is the advantage of changing the vertex to the standard to the vertex form? From the vertex form, you can directly find out that this is the k, and the opposite of the number inside is your h. So that is this is +9, h is -9, and k is just the number written there. So the vertex of the parabola is -9 and 8. Okay, let's move to the other form, changing the vertex form to the standard form now. Vertex form to the standard form. So what is the vertex form? Y is equal to ax minus h whole square plus k. So this equation is written in the vertex form, where our h is the opposite of the inside. So h is -1 and k is 3, and we're going to change it to the standard form. What is the standard form? We learn y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. And how do we do that? We take the x plus 1 whole square and simplify it using the box method. So x plus 1 whole square, x plus 1 whole square is equal to x plus 1 times x plus 1. So I'm going to write the other x plus 1 here, and I'm going to multiply. X times x is an x square. X times 1 is x. 1 times x is x, and 1 times 1 is a 1. Now I combine the like terms. X square is written as x square. X plus x becomes a 2x. plus 1, right? This is the 1. So now what do? I just replace here. I write it down y is equal to negative 2. Instead of x plus 1 whole square, I simplified it. I'm going to write it x square plus 2x plus 1. So what did I do? I just simplified this part of my equation and I replaced it with the simplified form. Okay, so now I copy down the rest of the equation plus 3. After that, my job is to distribute this negative 2. So I'm going to distribute this negative 2 x square. So I'm going to write down y is equal to negative 2x squared. Then I'll distribute this negative 2 over 2x. So it becomes a negative 4x. Then I'll distribute this negative 2 over 1 and it becomes a negative 2. And I have a plus 3. So I'm going to combine the like terms now. Negative 2x squared, there's no other x squared term. Negative 4x, there's no other x term. Negative 2 plus 3 can be combined into positive 1 because there are two numbers. So what do I get? I get here a negative 2 okay, so I get here a negative 2x squared and I get here a negative 4x and plus 3. So let me just expand it a bit. Erase it and I can just write it more clearly. So this is a negative 2x square and negative 4x and this is 3 and that is my final answer. Okay, now it's your turn. There are two questions that you have to change from standard form to vertex form. You're going to graph this. You're going to find the a from here. A is equal to 1, the number in front of x square. Here a is negative 1. How are you going to find the h and k? You graph this equation and find the coordinates of the vertex. The h part of the x part of the vertex is h and the y part of the vertex is k. So that's how you're going to do it. Here you're going to use the box method. First you box x plus 3 times x plus 3 the way I did in the example, and after that you distribute negative over that whole simplified expression, combine the like terms and write your answer. And the same thing you're going to do in this question also. Okay, and let's see. Okay, I wanted to tell you another thing. Here, like we change the standard the vertex form to the standard form. So we are just changing the form. We are not changing the question. So from this question, you can see what did I say? How do you find out the h and k? You to find the h and k from the vertex form, you see the number inside the parentheses, write the opposite of that, that is minus 1, and copy down the number outside for k, right? So the opposite of inside. So h and k should be, that means the coordinates of the vertex should be negative 1 and 3. Let's check that with the standard form that we formed. This also should give you the same coordinates of the vertex. So I'm going to put this in Desmos and see whether I get my vertex as negative 1 and 3, which was there in the vertex form. And if I get that, my answer is right. So let's go back to Desmos and type in the equation negative 2. So this is what we got, negative 2x squared x after we change the standard to the vertex to the standard form minus 4x plus 1. and we see the vertex is the same negative